Hi everyone. So I'm going to give us a quick overview of how to reach your groups. So beginning with week 1, everyone's going to be placed into a group and you need to know how to get a hold of those people and contact one another. So the first thing you're going to do, you can see that we're in our schedule of classes, which is on our syllabus. This is one place that you can reach the groups document. So there are multiple places. It's also in the welcome module on Canvas. And this is just another way that you can reach it. So go ahead and click on the groups document. And once you click there, once it loads, there we go. Then it's going to tell you everything you need to know about groups. So there's this lecture, which is going to tell us how to access groups. There's another one that gives us a quick overview of how we use groups at Fresno City. And so what you're going to do is scroll down and find your name on the table down below. A couple of things to notice. If your name is at the top of your group, that means you are the group leader. So you are responsible for initiating contact with everyone. And you can do that with just a Canvas message, which I'll show you how to do. But first, let's make sure that we all know how to see which group we're in. And if your group leader hasn't gotten in touch right away, anyone can start the email. If it's been a couple days, anyone can start that email, or you can check in with me and I can start an email for your group. If you're not sure how to do that, there's a tutorial here, but I'm also going to show you how. Once you're in touch via email, make sure that you decide as a group how you would like to communicate and get in touch. Most of my groups do like a group text thread. But it's really up to you if you want to plan on going to tutoring together or meeting on Zoom or, whatever works for you. So we're going to start by looking at there's also some troubleshooting things just in case you're like, what should I do in this situation? So all of that stuff is here for you. But I want to show you how to find your name on these groups. So English 1A groups, that's us, right? So you can see that like this person, for instance, is in group 1 and all of these other people are in group 1. So if I am in group 1, then I'm going to go to my Canvas inbox. So let's click over there. I'm going to go to compose. I would select our course. And then I can start typing people's names in, or I can go to groups, right? And I can say, okay, so I know that I am in group number 1, so I want to email everybody in group 1. So I can click all, and now I've got everybody in group 1. So I can type my subject, type my message, and just say like, hey, this is our group. How do we want to communicate? And then go ahead and send it, okay? So that's one way to do it. You can also just type in individual names. So if you wanted to reach, a specific person in your group, you can do it that way. So that's how you can reach out to your groups. We click back over to our groups document and just show you some quick things about groups. There we go. All right, so at this point, I know which group I'm in, and I've also reached out to my group to start that contact so that we can figure out, how we want to communicate. Now I need to know kind of what groups are going to do for me, right? So groups should keep in touch at least once a week, and you're going to be working in these groups for the rest of class. So remember that as you are communicating with one another, you're doing the legwork of, being in a group. But the next thing that you need to do is to go over to Canvas and look at your group reflection assignments. And that's what you need to do individually when those are due. And just tell me like how things are going for you in particular in your group. So everyone individually will complete those group reflections, okay? You can find those due dates on the schedule of classes, and you'll see those assignments pop up in our weekly modules on Canvas. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. Again, there are troubleshooting things here. So what do you do if you're not in a group? Reach out to me, let me know. I'll put you in a group. What if someone isn't participating? Reach out to them, do your best to get them involved. And if they don't, then they don't, and that's their choice, and your group can move on. People don't participate for a number of reasons. There's a lot of movement in and out of classes at the beginning of the semester, so these things happen, but do your best. It's also a great idea if you can let me know, like, hey, this person, we can't reach them, and I can try and troubleshoot as well. If you are the only one participating and you're like, I want to be in a group, but no one is participating, reach out to me. I'm happy to move you into a more active group if it comes to that and we need to. If you don't want a group, I would encourage you to just give it a shot, try it out. Be open-minded. If you really cannot take it and you're just like, I can't deal with this, reach out to me and we can talk about, how to handle that. All right, so that's groups. Let me know if you have any questions, and welcome to groups.